Okay, so basically you're familiar with this, right? This login screen.
Yep.
You can see this, right? Okay.
Yep, I totally can. I totally understand that and know it.
Okay, so the only difference is that I enabled that pre-processing mode. So basically, it reads the amounts on the checks, adds the totals, and then it also allows you to change amounts yourself, or
perfect.
bank account information or route information before you submit it.
Okay.
So
nice.
I'm gonna run 3 checks here. So select the store, put in the amount of checks, and then the dollar amount, which is just a small amount. Okay, and then start scanning. So I'm gonna run the checks through. So I think my scanner's a little dirty, so it's gonna, image quality is not gonna be that. Oh, I guess it worked this time. Okay, so you see it's thinking, and it's gonna populate the amounts. So there it goes.
Takes a minute. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah. So you see that they pretty much match 150 there. This one's 125, and then $1. So this little field, it kind of highlights basically based on the accuracy of what it read. So up here you have a little color, I guess, key.
Oh, so if it's gray, it's very likely.
Yeah, very accurate. If it's green, it's 100% accurate. Yellow, and then red if it couldn't really read it.
Red is we can't figure this one out at all.
Right, exactly. So I can come in here and say if this one was orange, I can look at the check and then make the adjustment here. So say it was 125 instead of 150, and then make that change there. So now the account numbers I'll show you. So I'm going to cancel this, and then I'm going to put the checks in upside down. That way,
gotcha.
It's like it. Yeah, that way it's like if. Yeah, exactly. So it's like it didn't read any of the checks. So I'll rerun it, and then I'll just show you what that looks like. So start scanning.
I think this is going to help us out a lot with this high. These guys are high volume, and really they're going after all of the synagogues.
Yeah, and then so we do enable an option where it's basically a trusted client. So that basically bypasses our transcription center. So if they're 100% sure that the batch is correct and that they've kind of reviewed everything before they deposited, it'll actually bypass our center and just create the file for deposit. So that's a setting we could enable.
So now I'm going to go through with her. We'll start with this and let them see. Because right now, oh wow, yeah, nothing's going on.
Right. So they're obviously upside down, so it couldn't read anything. But so if say the account number was kind of off a little bit, I can rekey it.
Edit.
It will, edit. It will kind of populate what it did pick up, and then say there was like 2 or 3 digits that were not picked up correctly. I can just fill in the blanks basically. So in this case, it actually, even though it's upside down, it still picked up the amount.
It figured it out.
Yeah. So that one's, green. That's good. The other 2 are gray, but you still need to key in the route and account information and the check number. And then basically once you've keyed in all this information in, you can go ahead and submit the deposit. And I mean, that's pretty much it. I think that's what Kyle wanted me to show you.
Yeah. Now, do you see where it says up here at the top where it says exceptions? What are those exceptions? Are those exceptions on this scan or?
It's just a tab. So
or is it?
Yeah, it's reporting. So it includes reports also.
Got
so
it.
this is the deposits that you're currently doing, and then these are just transactional reports, and then exceptions that that appear here.
Now that exception, here's a question. Does that exception list, did you know, I always look at the exception. I don't have an RDC interface, so I can't see what they see. I guess I never really realized that they can get exceptions in the RDC portal here. Is it just the report from, just a link to pay report?
Yeah, pretty much. It's a duplicate of the same reports that you see in Link to Pay. So they basically can just use this software and never really log into the portal.
Okay, so this is really great.